Time now for Sid 6-0. This is where I got 60 seconds to talk about stuff. Start the clock, please. Here's what's on my mind this morning. There are moments during a sporting season where we get to find out how a team's front office actually feel about the club they're running. Do they really believe that this team, this year, has what it takes to make a deep playoff run? Well, at around 6 p.m. tonight, we're going to find out if the Blue Jays hierarchy think their guys can do it. Trade deadline happens today. And Jays GM Ross Atkins on the left and team president Mark Shapiro on the right, both wearing sunglasses, as of this moment, are running a club that have the third best record in the American League. And they've done so despite an inconsistent offense, inconsistent bullpen, and injuries. Despite all that, the Toronto Blue Jays are in a playoff spot. So imagine for a moment, after all the things that I mentioned, this team got some reinforcements. If Atkins and Shapiro believe in this squad, enforcements will come. And we'll find out at around 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. Donnovan, Bennett of Sportsnet is joining us. Now, Donnovan, the other story that's developing here, and we should let people at home know, is that basically every team in baseball is making moves right now aside from the Blue Jays. We got Houston, the Yankees, Alex Anthopoulos, former Jays GM, he's running Atlanta. They won a World Series last year. They're bringing in guys. Blue Jay fans are getting a little nervous right now, Donnovan. Your take on what you're seeing?
My take is, as the BT family knows, you have to get in where you fit in. And the prices have been a little high. And I'm hoping that they are saving a war chest, the prospect, to make a real big play, maybe for a Juan Soto. But if Blue Jays fans only get Gregory Soto, all-star left-handed reliever, they shouldn't be upset. The point is, you want to get something out of this deadline, or some things, a bullpen arm or arms, a starting pitcher that gives you depth, and maybe some help for George Springer, whose elbow has been bothering. But I think you're bang on with the point that, yes, you want to have sustained success, be good for a long time, but that sustained success doesn't mean anything if you don't win big at any one point. And the Blue Jays have a legitimate shot to do it this year. Fangraph has them at 96, 97% who make the playoff, depending on when you look. But that's really not that impressive. The playoffs are expanded. That doesn't mean as much as it did. If you want that first wild card spot, which they're in now, it means you're hosting. It means some players who aren't vaccinated may not be able to come to the country. It means you don't have to go across the country to Seattle or down south to Tampa Bay. And you look at the prime of having Vladdy and Bo and Alek Manoah on cheap contracts, you might as well go in and push all the chips in the middle of the table right now. All of the fans who are hoarding prospects on Twitter saying, oh, this is too much, this is too much. Well, guess what? Have you seen any of those prospects live? Do you remember any of the prospects that the Tigers traded for Miggy Cabrera? Answer is no and no. So I hope that the two Top Gun executives with their sunglasses on that you showed earlier have the same approach. And I think they have, because you look at the Jose Barrios deal that happened last offseason. That was not just helping them in this season, obviously. It helped them last postseason as well. So I think we'll see something similar where they do their off-season work early because we know they're going to have some off-season work given the health of Hyun-Jin Ryu and the like. But don't panic just yet. It's still fun to be had, I believe, this trade deadline.
Yeah, Donnovan, I'm with you. To borrow another 90s phrase, don't have a cow, man. Just relax. Oh, really? Natasha's phrase was much cooler? Really? Donnovan Bennett. We'll see what happens at 6 p.m. Eastern today, MLB trade deadline. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.